Hello, my viewers. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Humble Sage Food. In today's edition, um, remember that in my previous video, I told you people the three different types of certificates you need to start exporting, but I didn't finish it up well. Remember that PLC, Public Liability Company, are those ones quoted in Nigerian Stock Exchange or any stock exchange in the world, whereby the public can go to purchase their shares and become automatic member of the company. The higher the share you have, the way the company will recognize you and the way your opinion will also matters in that PLC or in that public limited company. But what I ask you guys to go for a starter is private limited company. Those ones are just a company registered by either 2 to 12 people. You cannot buy their shares just like that. If you want to be among the owners of that company, you must meet them directly. But remember that the other one is indirectly. You can go to any quoted company and go to any place and start buying their shares. But this one, you must approach them directly before you become a member. If they want to accept you, then they can sell their shares for you and you have an agreement paper with them signed with the MD and the secretary and the deputy secretary and all that. So that is just that. I remember that I didn't tell you guys in my own previous video. I think I need to share it with you. Then going forward, if you want to ship your goods, I'm mainly on food. If you watch, I like doing export on food very well. That does not mean that other items cannot come in. But if you want to export something like food to US, they have an agency called FDA, Food and Drug Administration. They are in charge of regulating anything that you bring into USA for consumption or for any other thing. So those companies that you need to get their license. If you don't have their license, you can approach either the buyer, if you have buyer already there, to give you the certificate, or collect the certificate from any of his friends and well-wishers, so that you use it to ship those goods to the US. And if you want to ship something like food, something like Martina, Amstel and all that, that's multinational companies, you don't need to have NAFDAC number to ship all those things. If you want to ship something like Gary and all that, US and other neighboring countries, you don't need to have NAFDAC or all that. So, but there are still some goods that you need NAFDAC number to ship out. And remember also, there are still some goods that US and other countries will not allow you to bring in. Somewhere in United States of somewhere in UK, London, they don't allow people to bring in beans and other goods that I know of. But in US, you are free to bring them. So that's why we say that our channel will be more educative than other people's channel, because we are on ground. I've been in this business for over 20-something years, so I have some experience that other people who goes to school and learn it will not give you. But here I am doing it day by day, night by night, and every time I have more experience than some of them. So today we are talking about food, how to export food. So as I said, what goes from country A may not go to country B, and what the country Z accepts, the country Y may not accept it. So for you should do your paperwork very well, know the one that goes to anyone. If you are going to US, you go and ask FDA or whoever agency that you know that are regulating their product there. They will give you the items that can come in and the one that cannot come in. So for us here, we are just trying to introduce you guys to export business. And you that wants to go into export, you should be mindful that it's either you get a warehouse here or you rent a warehouse where you can first of all purchase those goods, and going forward we will teach you guys on how to even how to rent a warehouse, and even tell you that you can rent a warehouse for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 2 days, depending on what you want to load. If you want to load something like provision, while renting a warehouse for 1 month, where you know that in less than 5 days your container is around and you start to load. So you just rent something like 1 week, and you cut the cost. So for us, we will teach you how to get a warehouse. We can teach you guys how to repackage those goods for those your audience, those customers you are targeting. And because over there they don't like to store things too much. Just like when you go there, you say you want to buy something of 20 kilo. For who and who? A place you know that just a mother and a child. But no, what they will do normally is just repackage it for you, 1 kilo, 500 gram, and all that. But that, in our subsequent videos, we'll be teaching you guys on how to do that. For today, you just how to get your paperwork ready for documentation, so that you will not miss anything. You remember that they like documentation than anything. Any mistake there, they will hold you responsible. So for us, we are just trying to make sure that we get all those papers ready and move ahead to get the requirement you need outside the country. Remember that the regulation they have in US, if you go to somewhere like UK, they have their own regulation. They have their own regulation. You go to somewhere like Australia, they have their own regulation as well. So every country, every continent has their own regulations. So what you will always ask is the name of those regulations, and you computer have made everything easy now. Go to their website and know what they take and what they don't take. But for us here, we are ready to teach you. Even if you want to us to get you a container, we have our agents are ready to get to you. So nothing is possible. Nothing is impossible here. Nothing is impossible in our channel. So everything is possible. Call it export. We are ready to help you, give you a helping hand, also to make you succeed. That is our goal here on Boostage Food. So I implore you to subscribe, share to your friends and well wishers. Thank you for today's edition.